Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to do a little walkthrough slash swatch of the new Too Faced Natural Love eyeshadow palette. So I got the Natural Love palette. Just got an email from Sephora, and I'm really pumped. It has 30 colors. I'm just looking at the back real quick. I'm sorry. So they included some of the favorites from Natural Eyes, Natural Matte, and Natural at Night palette. So yeah, it says get ready to take your neutral game to the next level with new exclusive shades. So yeah, I mean, neutral palettes are usually like something to like go crazy over, but I did have a Too Faced, I did have the natural, I think it was the Natural Eyes. Yeah, I should go dig that out. I will do that in a minute, but right now I'm just gonna talk a little bit about this guy. So yeah, it's in like a cardboard packaging. This here, like the wording and the flowers, if you can see them, wording and the flowers are all like kind of like a fuzzy texture kind of thing. And inside it's all cardboard, and you have a big mirror here. And then I like that you can totally like flip it over. You know, like some palettes, like I love palettes. I am a palette addict, especially if it's limited edition. Like this was limited edition, so of course I went crazy, had to have it. Actually went on the Sephora website first and was just like, I don't know, like maybe I'll get it later, and then I went to look at it again after I saw Emily Noel 83. Love her. After I saw her talk about it, I was like, okay, yeah, I need it. And then I went to go order it and it wasn't there anymore, and I'm like, that's the most limited edition eye palette ever. So later on it came back, of course, and so I snatched it up because I was afraid it was going to happen again. I wasn't going to get it and I was going to be mad. So yeah, so it's got 30 shades here. And the thing that I'm liking so far about it is that it's not just like you look at any like neutral palette and usually you've got like something along like the top two rows, right? Like, you know, browns or whatever, you know. Occasionally you'll have like a couple of these kind of warm guys down here, but in this one you've got some pinks, you've got over in the deeper kind of section you've got like some dark like plummy kind of, like you got this like dark kind of dark, it's not that dark, but like darker like purple. I kind of have it in my crease today. And you get like you get a black, which is good. You know, you get like a really like bronzy orange kind of color, like copper. You get you know, you get like a sparkly plum color up here and undercover. Like you're getting like not just like a little, not just like a little neutral. You're not just getting browns, earth tones, blah blah blah, but you're getting some other stuff in there too. And I think that's important. You know, it's like a good way to kind of bring a look together. So I am gonna go ahead and I'm gonna swatch a bunch of these. I'm gonna talk a little bit more in depth about some of the colors. So yeah, let's just get into it. So I'm gonna start with the top row across here. We have Heaven, which is a just kind of cream color. We have Fairy Tale, which is a shimmery kind of champagne. We have Nudie, which is a really great natural kind of color. Natural Brown. We have Tickle Me, which is kind of a shimmery kind of version of Nudie, I would say. Don't Settle, which is a deeper shimmer brown, and Fingers Crossed, which is a like chocolatey kind of color, I would call it, with like flecks of gold. You know, they have the typical feel of a Too Faced shadow, you know. Some of them are pretty nice feeling. They're like, I like that they have shimmers and mattes, not just one or the other, because I like both, you know. I think there's a time and a place for them both, and I'm glad that they included both. The only one so far that feels kind of chunky is Fairy Tale. That might go away, you know, once you get down into it a little bit. But so far, Fairy Tale's the only kind of chunky one from the top row. Show you right here on my arm from, ooh, let's hope that that is showing. From left to right, we have Heaven, Fairy Tale, Nudie, Tickle Me, Don't Settle, and Fingers Crossed. So it's kind of hard to see Heaven on my skin tone because I am see-through white. And I'm just swatching them all finger. No primer on my arm or anything like crazy like that. Yeah, no primer or anything on my arm. Because I just want to show you just a true swatch, and just one swipe, I'm not gonna, you know. And yeah, so that's the top row. So we're gonna go on the bottom row. We got Lace Teddy. Ooh, sorry about that. We got Lace Teddy, which is kind of a peachy matte, light peachy matte. Satin Sheets, which was in some other palettes there. It's kind of like a peach gold shimmer. Push Up, which is a warm brown shimmery color. Honey Pot, which is kind of more of a gold color. Chocolate Martini, which is brown with some kind of gold fleck shimmer. And then Undercover, which I think is a really cool looking color here. I haven't swatched it yet. I haven't swatched any of these except for what I put on my eyes. Undercover, which is like a plum with purple kind of glittery shimmer in it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to swatch all of those on my arm. This one here, which is super hard to see. Once again, sorry, super white problems. A Lace Teddy. Then we have Satin Sheets, which I love Satin Sheets. Satin Sheets is like awesome. Then we have this one here, Push Up. I think that one looks awesome as well as Honey Pot, which I think I've seen Honey Pot somewhere else as well. I'm not necessarily sure if I have it, but I've seen it. Chocolate Martini and Undercover. I would say Undercover, as like pumped as I was to see this swatched out, is probably the most disappointing of them all. I can tell there. It is pretty sheer looking. Like the swatch doesn't have a lot of color payoff. Their shimmers, I mean, I just always thought Too Faced shimmers are just, they're next level. I love them. I love their shimmers. The next row we have Pink Cheeks, which is kind of a, this one's like a pale pink with shimmer in it. Kittens, which I have kittens on my eyes today as my primary color, kind of over here. It's kind of got like a champagne shift to it, but it's a pink, like a baby pink color. Bunny Nose, which is kind of a bright baby pink, like kind of a Barbie pink almost. Moonbeam, which is just like super champagne-y, but really nice looking. Love Bug, which I have in my crease, is a nice like purple shimmer. And Smokin' is a smoky gray kind of color. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch those. I'm going to go ahead and walk you through these swatches. I kind of changed arms here, sorry about that. Just need a break on the other arm. Here we have Pink Cheeks. Next we have Kittens, Bunny Nose, Moonbeam, Chocolate Martini, and Undercover. There we go. Those guys right there. Yeah. Okay. So, next up we have, on the next row we have this guy here called Poodle, which I would say Poodle is kind of, I'm just gonna switch. Poodle's kind of got like more of a frost to it, like a thicker shimmery frost, like kind of sparkle. Pink, light pink. Cutie Patootie, which I kind of have in here today. I don't know if you can tell. I'm so sorry. Cutie Patootie is kind of a peach shimmer. Dear Diary is a super warm light brown shimmer. Coffee Date is just a smidge, I would say, more orange than Dear Diary. For brown shimmer, Spoiled is a deep brown shimmer, and Night Fever is kind of a dark brown with some kind of gold flecks in it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and talk about this line here, this row. We have Poodle right here, we have Cutie Patootie right here, we have Dear Diary here, Coffee Date here, Spoiled here, and Night Fever right here. And Night Fever swatched a lot better than I actually thought that it was gonna. So I'm kind of impressed more with that one than I thought it was going to be, just being honest. And the next row we have Spotlight, which Spotlight is like a deeper kind of beige, light beige. Honey Butter is kind of a orange undertone brownish color. I'm really bad at explaining that color, sorry. Honeymoon is a shimmery orange undertone. Hot and Bothered is a shimmery deeper copper. Makeup and Chill, which I kind of love that name. Makeup and Chill is a dark kind of warmer brown, and Stiletto is your black. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch those out and be right back with that. Okay, so on this row we have, from left to right, we have Spotlight here, we have Honey Butter here, Honeymoon here, Hot and Bothered right here, Makeup and Chill, and Stiletto. I gotta say, the most disappointing swatches, possibly like the most disappointing swatches of the entire palette. Honey Butter, like, poor swatch, and Makeup and Chill, like, poor swatch. Like, I'll show, go ahead and do it on the back of my hand so you can see the back of my hand here. I'm just gonna go in, I'm literally just back and forth on Honey Butter, and like, just, you can barely see it, and I'm like super pale. And the same thing, like, Makeup and Chill. Let's do Makeup and Chill. Wipe, 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 and like, okay, that time it turned out a little bit better. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so my overall thoughts on this palette, let me just zoom you guys out. My overall thoughts on this palette are like, I like it, I'll get a lot of use out of it, and I think almost anyone would get a lot of use out of this. You know, it's neutral, so it's not anything for anyone to be afraid of. You could totally give this as a gift and kind of make somebody's day. I mean, there's 30 eyeshadows in here. There's something in here everyone's gonna like because it's a neutral palette. That being said, I feel like, and I'm just gonna be honest, I will always be honest on this channel, no matter what. I love Too Faced, but I do always find that they're, for the most part, their shimmery shadows are better than their mattes, and that's definitely the case in this palette. Some of these mattes are like uber disappointing, like that Honey Butter is like, and you know, like some of the, I mean, Stiletto, not the worst matte black I've ever seen, definitely not the best either. And you know, then some of the ones with the chunky glitter, you know, Undercover, like, could be an exciting color. I mean, like look at that guy. You know, you've got like a pretty, you know, shimmer in there, and it barely shows, and that's kind of frustrating. And you know, some of those light colors, I feel like you really have to pack those on to see them. Other than that, do I think it's worth it? Yeah, I think it's worth it, just because there's so many other winners in here. You know, 30. I guess they can't all be winners for 30 eyeshadows, and there's a lot of great ones in there, and I feel like anyone could use it. You know, it's like a great kind of everyday palette that is not just browns. You know, people kind of get comfortable with their browns, I find, and this might kind of wake them up. You know, might kind of give them like a little bit something else to work with, and I think it's a fun palette, and it's a pretty palette. You know, it's not bulky for what it is. So yeah, I think go out and get it if you know, makeup lover, or if you know someone who just really likes neutrals. I think it would be good. Okay, so I said I was gonna do it, so I just went and grabbed this throwback right here. This is the Too Faced Natural Eye. Like this is from 2009, guys. You know, with the old cardboard big packaging, you know, with the little ribbon. Yep. And it even came with this little piece of junk that you would never ever use. No mirror. But it came with, does anybody remember these? I think I have like 3 of them. This old Too Faced packaging. It came with the little cards, you know, with the look and the French, you know, and the little, yeah, the little cards, and you just slid them on. Ooh, and there goes the piece of junk bar, and the little, and you just slid the little cards in there. Does anybody remember this packaging? Yeah. Yeah, I still have it. And yeah, like this is the most severe pan I've ever hit probably in my life on a eyeshadow, and that is on Pillow Talk. And sadly, Pillow Talk's not in the new palette. I mean, why? This was my look right here for work, because it's like so natural looking. Like this is my look right here for work. Like in the buff Pillow Talk, and like a virgin in the crease. This all over the eye and this on the brow bone. Simple. That was my look. That was my look when I actually wore eyeshadow to work. But yeah, I knew Satin Sheets. Knew it. Satin Sheets is in there. Something called Unmentionables, which I don't think there's anything like that in there. Birthday Suit Pink Cheeks. I don't think it's Pink Cheeks. Is there Pink Cheeks? I'm looking right now. Yeah, Pink Cheeks is in the new one as well. Lap Dance, like, which, ooh, controversial. Lap Dance. Lap Dance is not in there as well. Nor, oh, Stiletto is in there. Stiletto was always kind of crappy. Like Stiletto. Let's look at this bad boy. Stiletto, old Stiletto, new Stiletto. Same. Like they didn't. Actually, new Stiletto is like crappier. Maybe it's just because I haven't broken it in yet. But like new Stiletto's crappier. How is that even a thing? Okay. I'm gonna go in with. I'm gonna do this like side by side, new old, or old new. Okay. Pink cheeks. Okay, we have pink cheeks. Pink cheeks. New. Yeah? Yeah. Same. Same, yeah, same. Then let's go for, oh, I'm so sad that there's no Pillow Talk or Like a Virgin. Like a Virgin was good too. Gonna go Old Satin Sheets. Holy smokes, I used that one too. This is a loved palette right here. Satin Sheets. Old Satin Sheets. New Satin Sheets. Oh, you can't even see it. It's the same. It's the same, guys. So, I mean, new Satin Sheets almost has more of a gold shift. But yeah, same. So, I mean, that's good that they are actually the same color. Yeah, so I didn't have the other 2 palettes that they talk about. I think it's the Natural Matte and Natural at Night. I didn't have those 2, but I did have Natural Eyes. And, I mean, clearly gave it some love. I mean, look at that pan. Look at that pan. That's insanity. I've never. Yeah, so, yeah. So I'm gonna end this video here because I'm sure it's long and rambly. But I just kind of wanted to get out some more exposure for this palette because I feel like I haven't seen any of my favorite YouTubers besides Emily Noel 83 talk about it, and it needs some love, guys. It needs some love. So that's all for today. As always, this is a newer channel, so please subscribe, show me some love, give me a like, and thanks so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video and kind of just see a little review on it. Not really a review, just kind of like a little walkthrough, talk-through, swatch video on this palette. And yeah, have a great day. Bye. Totally forgot to mention that it comes with a book. Like a lookbook. You know, and it has info about the palette, a timeline on the other palettes that it came from, and then it has looks in here, you know. Different looks you can try, you know. So yeah, Too Faced always includes that, and I forgot to include it in this video. So yeah, thanks.